Hello, salam.
Salam lekalekimu.
Oh, salam. All going on.
Nothing. So link the icon. The kind of drop out what here.
Oh yeah,
Drop out
doing
sugar.
the dead out there, and then the thing that set up like I couldn't use the laptop. What on there?
Yeah, man.
Let's see if this thing go. Oh, my Bluetooth. What on there?
Yeah, man. That's something, man. You think them no good, man?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This thing now go on the Bluetooth. Wait,
You think them no good, man?
what is?
Bad things you got.
Yo. I don't know, man. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me kind of lose touch of the other, but.
Well, you never drop asleep first time.
I don't even know what.
It sound like you drop. It sound like you drop asleep little and then little more.
It was a crazy thing, man. It was just a crazy night from what I remember. I think it was crazy. I was up the whole night, really. I might have dropped a little, but I was up the whole damn night.
Yeah, no, cause we did I hear little, you know, not snoring, but you know, like when you hear somebody asleep, and then just after that, then the thing, we lose it. Like, it was just like, okay, it looked like, you know what I mean? Cause you don't know.
The phone dead. The phone dead at like just lose power.
Yeah. After a while, you know what I mean? Your name came off, so I was like, I bet you the phone died because I tried to call you, and it went right to thing.
Yeah, the phone dead.
So I was like, all right, I get it.
One of them things that.
Yeah, man, I say go, man. But you see, to me, there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
What am I doing?
it's fine. Like, you should be able to do that. Like, it's part of it because.
I know what I can do. Yeah. On the road, yeah. But yeah, just, they are going to deal with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to deal with.
Yeah.
But, yo, man, show you, man. Damn, it's like, every time, it's like I remember this thing and then when we talk to him, I always forget it. Man. It's crazy. It's a specific thing I was mentioning. It's crazy. Forget it.
That's what me that try pick up on some of the something them where we not talk about because we
Damn, I forgot it, man. Yeah, I was just thinking about it like a while ago, man. Can't remember to for the life of me. Can't remember what.
like a balak thing.
I'm sure it's related somehow. I mean, that's always a thing for me. Like, that's always a thing. Because I was actually watching, it wasn't that though. It's related.
Right.
I don't think it's specifically that. It's just kind of a thing for sure you oh that work. Like,
yeah.
It's a psychology. Like, people, it's like something where you can't know unless you broke out tight. Like, you can't. It's such a thick psychological veil.
Like a malaise.
No
like a malaise.
There's no way you could know. Like, and the vast majority of people use it. So, like, there's no way you would be like you'd have to literally be traumatized out of it. You'd have to be traumatized out of that paradigm. Like, it's the only way you're not gonna, is if you're traumatized all the time. Somehow, some freak accident.
Hurt you.
You get traumatized traumatized all type. Like,
and you recognize it, and you recognize it.
Recognize it. It's so many different factors that have to be in play.
People are being traumatized by, but
find biggest intellectual, find your biggest, smartest intellectual guy.
Yep.
And in 2 minutes, I'm out there, yeah, then the black and then the white, like, gone.
Like
gone.
the thing that surprised me the most is like not so much surprised me the most, but it's one of the more unbelievable cases. Whereas the Ras Yadenes Teferi, he knows what Balak means. You see what I mean? Like, he knows what Balak means. He knows everything he should know, but he's not. He still says like a black Christ and like black, like he still does black.
It's like it's so ubiquitous, like
because and you know why too? And you know why too? It's like a knee-jerk thing. Me not cut you. It's a knee-jerk thing where like people have like because them have this thing like these like them have a thing where like white people are bad at them like so like every chance them get them say black like you know what I mean? Like it's like
it's deep, man.
Yeah, it's like they want to say black because like you have some white like so like, you know what I'm saying? Christ like them have Christ as a so-called white smarty, so them say black Christ, black. You can't
like it's such a deep thing that I didn't realize how deep it was until recently when I really started looking at it like it was like a revelation, like one clock, like all of these people don't know this shit.
It's
like,
a blight. It's literally a blight.
It's like, holy shit. Like, I'm looking at it like, bumper clock. Like, we're under a deep spell. Like,
yes.
No one can see. Like,
it's such a deep, like, oh, I'm so happy you said a spell. Because it's like, it's literally a spell. Like, it literally makes your waist, man. Like when he meds it.
And it's so effective, because it's so
effective
because the people that who's under the spell they self-police. Like if you go against the thing, they're angry, like they're hungry.
Yep.
Yo, go around nobody and say you don't deal with black things. Like, when I saw hungry, like yo.
It's like wanna lynch you.
Yo, you would have get lynched in a certain circle. Like, man, vex, like yo.
Like one of the more egregious time, like to me, like the more like the spell is deep because like remember I was telling you I was watching like a like one show where like the host deal with like Balak power, like you know what I mean, like waste man power.
Yeah.
So like cause he might come out a certain thing, like him have the aesthetic, him still like him still carry like a small.
Stokely Carmichael,
but even Stokely Carmichael burn out certain things. Him come out tight. Him change him name. Him say you see me. Him say Balak now go really.
Him change him name, but the people them watch him and follow him. They don't know that.
Them nah deal with it.
They're not them just watch the whole flick thing there from the 60s and black power like.
And it's him came out of jail and push up him hand and said black power. Nobody else. So if him I say yo Jano, like yo, like.
But they're not watching. These people are so careless, man. Like they're not watching the development. They might watch one little part, and they still find that. Like they're still in that little error.
That little slogan there. I love the slogan.
A few months at a time.
Thank you. Because Stokely Carmichael was an evolving youth, so that's a few months vibes. It's like him sit down in a jail and say, yo, Bambaka, the power thing is a power struggle right now. It's not about.
They stick on that and them stuck in that.
But guess what too? Them don't study the power part because that was what the point was. The point was the power. That's the reason why he moved to Africa, because him saying couldn't get power so the way all the things set up. So him change him name to a name that makes sense in the context of Africa so called, and then him say, yo, you know the only way me I go free up and experience any kind of so-called black power is to become a powerful African, like on the land and on the ground. And that is one of the biggest ultimate step, the aliyah, that repatriation as we call it, you understand? But Hebraically is the aliyah, to step up. Like to you understand me? Like that taking responsibility in that sense. That stepping up, not just like physically stepping up, but proverbially, morally. You understand? Like stepping up, and one of those things is to like politically live somewhere, like you know what I mean, like down to your clothes. When you wear clothes, you're making a political statement. You're saying things with even your clothes. So where you
nobody gonna watch it. Then watch a couple months and that's it.
Mm-mm.
Couple months of the guy life and that's it. That was it, boy. Like that's the whole thing.
Like just before he passed, like he was doing a lot of lectures, like and like I don't know if anyone was anyway. I remember because he used to come on BAI. Like I used to follow his you know the latest lectures. I used to listen to where he was because I was interested because of I guess obviously like it's Kwame Ture, it's Stokely Carmichael. No one's interested. The guy that started enough things that you pretend to like.
And you know businesses like come on, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, yo, the thing gets so, like, ridiculous. Like, the thing gets so ridiculous, man. Like, I don't even know. But this thing is like a big veil, man. This Balak thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember this thing now. I remember exactly what I wanted to talk about.
Great.
I remember exactly what it was. It came to me. I finally remember. I knew it was related. It's related because the point of it was that
the 69 Mets. No, I'm sorry. It was a great team, and they won a championship. That's all I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like the point of it was that people are in a paradigm like. You're in that, and you can't know until something jars you out of it. Like it's a deep thing. And like, let me that said, but I always tell you something about, like, what I realized when I came out here. Like, that's why I traveled abroad in the school.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I came out here, at some point I realized that a lot of people, like most people out here, didn't have a scope of reference of what I am. Like,
yeah.
Like, they don't have no reference point. So the best them can do is say, yo, assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
Like, that's all them know. Like,
that's all I got. That's what I got.
That's
like,
the only thing they know that's outside of what them know. Like, them know everybody as a Jesus thing, and then
two weird man say assalamu alaikum. So
assalamu alaikum. That's it.
Let me throw this out here and see if we catch. Like,
that's it. That's all they know. You're either this or that. It's the most fascinating thing I ever seen.
Who's the black sheep? What's the black sheep? You said.
Up to like 2 days ago, brother, like, yo, assalamu alaikum. Like, yo, like, I done joked him like every month. Like, even when I'm out wear turban or nothing, like, assalamu alaikum, like.
It's funny because, like, it's totally, like, as far as, traditional, colloquial, local, good old-fashioned, Jamaica-bound Rastafari, that's not what you would say. You understand me? You would have said real, you would have said something else other than that. They're looking at it as, they don't, just like you said, they have no frame of reference.
They don't know. It's a different region where they didn't get exposed. Like, it's a different thing. Like, and it just shows me the limits of, like, just the general culture in which people live. Like,
right.
They're very limited by whatever the culture was.
Whatever they were exposed to is what they know. They can't know what they don't know.
You can't know. Like, you can't. That's how I know these people are trapped under this Balak thing. Like, They can't know.
No one has
like,
told them that, like, there's no informational,
there's
like,
nothing.
like, there's nothing that would even suggest or hint, or there's nothing on earth like that they've been exposed to that would even remotely suggest.
Those paradigms are not challenged, like
right in any way, and there's no doctrinal, like, anything that would, like, hint at, like, hey, child, you know what I mean, like, what's this about? They just accept it wholeheartedly, like what do they call it, like, there's a saying, like, but they accept the whole thing, you know.
Yo, it's mind blowing when you really look on it, like, and that thing alone was so eye opening to me. Just the black and white thing was so eye opening. Like, it just explains humanity, man. It explains why humanity can get better. Like,
can't reach nowhere.
Humanity
can't reach nowhere in our life.
Everything, man. It just can't get better. Like, because people's minds are limited by the paradigm, by the parameters of thought. Like,
right.
It's just limited, and there's nothing you can do. Like, what can you do? Like, what can I? Hey, I'm not Muslim. I'm Rasta. I'm Rasta. Like,
yeah, whatever.
Like,
Assalamu alaikum, buddy.
What am I gonna do? Like,
but see, it's funny because, like, how I'm like where I am now, like, I can see, like, it's interesting to me that, like, it ends up the same anyway. Like, it's interesting that, you understand me, like, in Amharic we say salam laka alaikimu. It's an Afro-Shemitic greeting,
right?
And
right.
But this is way deeper. Like, then where what you're talking about is like the pashat, like the surface way to look at it, like, which is where all of those people are anyway. So it doesn't really make sense to go past that. It's not like they're deeply saying it, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know you're on some Afro-Shemitic shit, and this is the only Afro-Shemitic greeting I know, but I know it would apply because Rastafari is an Amharic word. Yeah, but like just me now, like, talking to you now where I am today specifically, it just seems to me that it's interesting that, like, we end up the same place anyway. You understand what I mean? Like, even in ignorance, like, because it's not. You know what I mean? But you would have to be like, you would have to. But this is what I'm trying to get at. Like this, you are emanate. Is that everybody that have dreadlocks them say that to you? Your energy is creating the like, is creating a moment for them where they go, man, I gotta step it up. I gotta say, I gotta nail it here. Like, this is my chance. Like to big up like a youth that's, like, on a different plane, which would help me to kind of, like, if I can make this greeting thing happen, then maybe even I too can like be somehow, like, connected to a higher plane of thought. Like, so they feel the vibration that, man, this Ayuta Ahmed's different. Like it all I can come up with is this Afro-Shemitic greeting I got. Like, here goes, like, because that's the only thing I got, like, that seems like it would match the energy of what's going on. Yeah. So that's what's interesting to me. We talk about it all the time about how the like, the, you know what I mean, the meds law, and not because they're assholes or they're idiots. It's just the exposure. It's just like where you are.
There's no frame of reference.
There's no way that, like, a whole stream of Caribbeans, Caribe, like it's gonna be, like, around to the point where there's, like, a subculture of Caribbeans or Jamaicans or what have you, or the like, and so on. It's interesting. You just reminded me of something that I wanted to talk about also. Like, I was listening to, which I never do, this, what's the guy's name? Talib Kweli. Talib Kweli have some kind of podcast or something, and he brings on guests that are legends and stuff. The problem for me is that it's super boring. He's super boring. Like even for me, I'm sure there's lots of people that love it. I don't, so I don't watch. But Pete Rock came on and was on one of the episodes, and like they had a clip of some topic that I wanted to hear what Pete Rock had to say about it, and and he ended up going into the origins of hip hop, and this is the reason why I'm talking about it, because this is the second time I heard it in recent times. Oh boy, yeah. As a matter of fact, Lupe Fiasco and Royce the 5'9" have a podcast, and they were talking about it, about the origins of hip hop, and like it hands down, like everyone is saying it's an import from Jamaica, like not like before. Not like it's influential, like, you know what I mean? Like,
schools or something, you know, the ATM over there open. That's the ATM right there. The building closed. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, it's just people can't whatever, man.
What?
They can't know what they don't know.
Oh.
Like, they can't know what they
What was I saying? I can't remember because the ATM thing, my chip leaked.
I don't remember, yeah. Alright, man, so come on to the building and around it on the back lot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Something like that.
People can't know what they don't know, man. Like, people are just, people are just sheep. They're just born to do whatever's being done, like. They're not business or nothing.
Then can't business. Like, business mean that you know say something dead, eh? Yeah? Okay, you sound like you sound like a spaceship thing you're there,
Them have to do their job still. They can't let me in if they're not supposed to, so. Now we're too fight. They can't let me in if it's allowed. But yeah, new things for far. Yes, yeah, but man, I tell you, the thing is a deep thing, man. Like, the black thing, it's just so overwhelming. Oh yeah, remember our next thing too. With the brother there, you hear me?
Yeah, man, I listen here, man.
The brother there, when he was so slow, the YouTuber.
Yeah, me know, me hate him, but go on.
Him do a show about Lennox Lewis saying him not black and him not Jamaican.
Seen.
I just came up with some case or something, but and him a mock the man and I ridicule him, like, to him, like, saying you're not black is the most ridiculous thing of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah. Him, Jano, like, the takes where him have, like, me hate him, brother, like, me don't like him. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. With the Pete Rock and the origin of hip hop. And him did I say, yeah man, because like when him did younger and all these things, like hip hop did I start and like it's a something where like him did a listen, like him father did a play like beer reggae in the house, and him say him never realized that them did a rap just in a patois in a Jamaican farm. And you understand, and then it came here, like Jamaicans came here and brought it here, and then so them just have it now, like man just have it where the thing was in Jamaica, the same thing, and like even like the verses thing, like even like Ebro them from at 97, like them know, every man knows that clashings, like slash and like battles is a Jamaican thing where like everybody know that, like even Swiss beats them, like nobody now say no, I mean I know about that, like nobody now go around the Jamaican. But me hear them I say them not like hip hop again because of these facts. Them I say, yo, the whole of the if you look on the whole of the origin of hip hop, Caribbean people come here, come mash us up. Like that me I hear them say no, like they don't like hip hop no, because remember I say, but the funny thing is that their claim to fame is that them are no right, because globally them are influence this and them are influence that. But what influence what? Hip hop are the influence you talk about. The Jay-Z's and the Beyonce and everything that are hip hop. So you cannot have two things one time, brother. Like you cannot burn out hip hop and big up yourself. Say yeah, we bad because of hip hop. That not make no sense, brother. Because if you take away hip hop, what we no have? You understand? But yeah, but watch out. So one man said that, and then Pete Rock come said the same thing. And then the one girl on in program, the one girl on Talib program said, she said, yeah man, like she said, yeah, a mad thing, yeah, said Pete Rock and all these things, but she said, but even as a New Yorker, she said, as a New Yorker, like regardless if you grew up in a Jamaican household or not, every one of we influenced by Jamaicans. Like the New York is influenced by Jamaica. So me say, yo, she said everybody growing up influenced by Jamaica. Me say, yo, that's so. Me never hear like a so-called, because me don't know her, but she seemed like a Yankee-ish person. But me never hear, like what me I hear, me never hear it so blatant. Like me always I hear some go round. You see me?
Right.
Like me always I hear some caveat and some go round like to the thing.
Right.
Like yeah man, but you know. You understand? I don't know about that really, but little, like kind of.
Business and that's on talk about.
Yeah. So and
really business with the agenda.
And even like some people even say even cleaner like them say Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans, and that's a fact.
Right. Like
that's,
yo, but the FBA thing there, that's not money of the thing for that music.
Yes.
Those FBA
yeah, because that's a fact. I live that reality. Like my best friends. Like for a long period of time in US was Puerto Rican. Like those was the youth of my building. I had like Jamaican friends like I had like you know what I mean Tafari them and like thing, but like
people don't know that because they're
like,
ignorant. They're
like Caribe, like people like live together like in New York City, like and it's a whole history and a whole thing like for hundreds of years. It's not a like I'm not hearing it being spoken about the right way, but that thing that you're talking about the Midwest and Detroit is the exact opposite here, and that's why we you have the two experiences. So that's why I guess we're making a comparative analysis now, and really you know what I mean on the ground, boots on the ground, you know what I mean level of talking about it, but like. That was interesting I wanted to say that to someone that I can't believe that people are saying that hip hop is a thing from Jamaica specifically, directly, not just a piece of the puzzle, but the actual culture itself. Like, and that's a fact. And I had it as a weird like odd man out take years ago. That was my odd man out take. Now I'm hearing everyone saying it.
Yeah.
So,
they can't be traced, you know, they can't be
but that's what I said, like it's literal, if you grew up, if you know about New York City 70s, 80s, 90s, if you know about it, even before that, because the certain things are established way before we were born, but if you know about certain things in our lifetime, you will know certain things, brother. If you went to public school in New York City, like you have, like in your neighborhoods, the classroom will show you what it is. That's how I know it, like by what it is, not by nothing, no, somebody tell me or nothing. We all knew what it was, like naturally. Nobody, we're all like, can't you see that we're all like no one had to talk about it.
But you grew up, like watching more like not cheat on them boys, like,
Mm-hmm.
the boys that I know, like, so they only know their reality.
Yeah.
Them know.
Them only know the fight against like the Mexican and LA thing, like our LA guy.
Bring that and them little people that want to know better follow them, and
Yeah.
then it just becomes a whole thing.
Mhm.
Like, it just becomes a whole thing.
Yep,
like,
yep.
And then once the snowball get rolling, like, and then people start spread them ignorance, like,
Yep.
then that becomes a movement in itself.
Yep.
Like, it's just, this thing crazy, man. This thing crazy. Like, the more, like, yo, a few guys could do a lot of damage.
Mhm.
A few guys.
You know, hear them say one. Them say one. One bad apple.
Yep.
One.
One.
One bad apple spoil the bunch. One. Alright? They didn't say, they never said 20. Them say one. Alright.
Mad thing.
Mad.
Mad stuff. So like the two of them start come back to fight them. Cause they start the end of FDA thing out of knowledge, but they come back to fight them. Because now it don't look like that Caribbean people start to see when you hang your hat on the boat.
Yep. Yep.
So your own issues come back and bite you.
Yep. So all you did was slave. You never build no blood clot if a pussy. You understand? And me can tell you too. You see all jazz and all these things and New Orleans and them place there? Them place there, a Caribbean place them there, you know.
What do you mean, man?
You see, Geechee people and a Caribbean people, them there, you know. And don't make me do the research. Don't make me do it. Because don't make me trace back your key people them and find out say. Don't make me do the research. Don't bother mention about Harlem. Don't mention Harlem neither. But oh, Harlem, that's the reason why we bad. Because Harlem Renaissance and Harlem me batty was. The first, the people who teach Harlem people. Furthermore, there's no such thing as Harlem people. Harlem people are white people. Alright? The first people were moving to Harlem as black nigga is West Indian people. A Cuban man start business there. And one Guadeloupe, the woman with them portray in Hoodlum with Lawrence Fishburne. You know that movie there? The woman, Queenie. The woman when named Queenie, she represents a real woman and is the Caribbean she born. I think it's Guadeloupe. You understand? And she is the first businesswoman, otherwise from the other Cuban man, when me don't remember his name right now. But him are the first man we ever have business as where is not a European in Harlem, and is the first man we start rent place there. I have place there, and from there so, you know how white people love runway. You understand? So them start the run. And from there so Chipway and Harlem becomes a melanated place. But it never started like that, and it was Caribbean people who started it, just like it's Caribbean people who started Miami and Florida and all them places. You understand me? So stop it. Just like it's Caribbean people who started Detroit, the place where you there right now. Okay? It's a Haitian man we found the city of Detroit or Detroit. Try know where you are doing. Try know where you are doing before you talk all these things. And create these boundaries and these borders where don't make no sense. You only X out your own idiot self out of things. You understand? Because there was enough traveling, there was enough.
That's like, them people never saw the thing that is the most, they're like, man, like, them little people there, and them the thing, like, Yvette Carnell.
Yeah, she was one of the, I want to use a word,
She was one of the main architects.
Like when it was unheard of what they talk about, she was one of the ones where was like first, like she was one of the first people where like came every time with some fuckery, like you understand? What them call it? Bill.
She was one of the creators, like she was one of the people that started Preach That.
He was the first bailiwick. Bailiwick. I think the word is bailiwick or whatever it means.
Yeah,
man. But she,
like, you know, it's such a toxic ideology, man.
Yep.
It's toxic as shit. I'm agree with.
But and it's funny because these things meant to be, because these things are gonna sort out, because many are calling them, but these things are gonna sort out certain people. People are gonna be out of it. Like them are gonna get themselves out. Them get themselves out. You understand?
Mankind never do these things. Like mankind is bound to do these things. Bound to. Mankind is bound to do these kind of things.
Yep.
Like, you can't stop it.
No.
You can't stop it.
No.
Something are gonna spring up somewhere. Like some movements are gonna spring up somewhere. Like it's bound to. I mean, man, have the little gripes and then start saying, yo, you know what I'm saying? And then 2 months, and that's how the thing start. I mean, mad thing.
No, it's sickening though. It's sickening. She's sickening enough freak, like, and the rest of them.
You know, when you got, like we say, you can't exploit the masses when they're ignorant. Somebody can tell them that and then gone, like, you know, the thing fuck up right here. You know why it fuck up? Because of these people.
Yeah. I know you look like you solved the problem, so you get big up. So because she looked like she disillusioned, like she looked like she did in a corporate America. Because me remember one at a time, first time, brother, me used to see her. She never used to that said these things like that. She was more with the system one time, you know. She can't go and hide, you know. But it looked like corporate America kick her out or she get a bad experience, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but she get kicked out of corporate America, something happened to her. And she said, and she start her up. You understand? Yeah, but one at a time you did that, you understand? Voting and all these things.
Yeah, you was good. And now all of a sudden.
No, you fight everybody. Everybody is the reason why.
All of a sudden, a black man a match up like a Balak a match up like Balak will come from other countries.
Yeah. You hate them. And you have them, you know, like you have some real. Alright. You remember Little Nicky?
Yeah.
Alright, you see her mother? Heisen. Jamaica Heisen to her. Me don't know about that, but me know this. She hate Jamaican.
Funny.
Like Caribbean, I guess in general, but like and like this I don't know. You know, alright. You have the difference. You have some people who say, yo, I make fun of Caribbean people like openly, like as an ignorancy. But then you have a next set of people where them know better and them don't do that. But you see closed door, underneath closed door, jeez and peace, them cause you act like. Understand? You shut, them cuss off your shut. Like, them do everything to fight you underneath closed door, brother. Like I just threw me know the girl, like you can't hear some of the inside, like the inside baseball. Oh, them people like look on things, you understand? Them have a deep seated hatred for I and I. Them just suspicious of we.
That's what they exploited on. That's what they grabbed onto. They exploited that sentiment to build a whole movement.
Yeah. Right, that's what I'm saying, because it was there already.
Yeah, but they just decided to play it up and exploit it.
Yes, exactly. Because they know about it. And then
They know it's there.
Right, and they say, you know what? Fuck it. Like, let's use it. Like, let me just, like, drum it up. Like, let me just, me know some of the people them out there. The same thing where Yadon and Stefani do. Are the same thing him do make him lose him what? Alright, him channel. The same thing him do. Alright? For the same thing reason to. Because him and whosoever never work out as friend. And so you take it as a tribal, like a race child thing, like you start pre the whole group different. Yeah. You see me? Yeah, like the man them are wicked, bro. Like them know the fight against thing. Tell them. And you have a next setup, like alright. Like you will have like a black American woman, right? What them call black American woman. They will like Caribbean man and whatever and deal with one. And maybe him have woman with him. Book. Who tell him to do that? Next thing, book. Them on a campaign for them the rest of them life. Them eat the whole out. You understand? Because them feel like them did a step down and a take a chance with man. And if one friend in a workout, them say, you see? The dirty boy them when me didn't never even like from before, but me just me get an intrigue and me try them out, but look there. Me should have known. Jano. Yo, you get little, brother. Oh no, your voice it gets super little. But your voice.
Okay, it like come out of thing and the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, let me link you back looking forward to this show on Rachel.
You eat now?
Yeah, I'm linking that forward.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.